Today I'm going to teach you a really fun 16th note triplet fill. So let's get started. Hey everyone, Gabe here from drumbeatsonline.com, a website that helps you become a better drummer. Today we're going to play around with a really fun 16th note triplet fill. So let's jump right into it. First we're going to break this thing down into 3 different parts. So part 1, we're going to talk about the sticking pattern. So for this first chunk of this drum fill, what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the sticking pattern that goes as follows. We're going to go right, left, left, kick, and then we are going to play a paradiddle diddle, which is the sticking pattern of right, left, right, right, left, left. So I know there's a lot of weird sticking patterns on the screen right now, but let me break it down and assign all of those things to a place on the drum set. All right, so your first right is going to be played on the bell of the ride. Then we're going to have 2 left as ghost notes on the snare drum. Then we've got our kick, kick. So that's like, think of it as just breaking it down of you're playing right, left, left, kick, kick. Then you're just playing a paradiddle diddle. So once we go into our paradiddle diddle, that's going to be right hand on the rack tom. And then the rest of that rudiment is going to be played on your snare drum. So you're going to have a strong left on your snare drum, and then a quiet right, right, and left, left. So let me play that first part of this drum fill at a few different tempos for you so you can start to get familiar with how this thing sounds. Check it out. All right, now moving on to part 2 of this drum fill. So think of this one again as a little chunk of notes before another rudiment. That helps me break it down a little bit. So the sticking pattern that we're doing next is going to be a right, left, left, kick. So just those 4 notes. And then we're just playing a regular old 6-stroke roll, which is going to be right, left, left, right, right, left. So now let's put them onto the drum set. We are going to have a right hand on the rack tom, then a left left on the hi-hat as ghost notes preferably, and then a kick. And now we're moving into our 6-stroke roll, which is going to just be right hand on the rack tom and then everything else on the hi-hat. So a left left as ghost notes and a right right as ghost notes, then a strong left. And that's the end of part 2. We're almost done with the fill. Part 3 is super easy. So now let me show you what this part sounds like all together, combining it with part 1. Check it out. All right, guys, part 3 is really tough. This is probably the hardest part of the whole fill. What you're going to do is you're going to hit the rack tom with your right hand. Then you're going to hit the rack tom with your left hand. And then you're going to hit the floor tom with your right hand. And that's it. That's the end of the fill. It's pretty easy, actually. So you've got right, left, right, and then you're crashing in back on beat 1. So now let's combine this all together and check out how it sounds. If you want a full-length drum course on how to rethink your whole drum fill library, check out my exclusive drum lesson course called Breaking the Rules of Drum Fills. Right over here, you can check it out on drumbeatsonline.com, and those are all lessons that are not here on YouTube, and they're exclusive to Drum Beats Online. I think you'll really, really love them. But hey, if not, you can check out my last YouTube lesson right over here. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next week. Thanks. See you guys.